We move on to 4:25 p.m. Eastern. Houston Texans 1-5, 0-3 on the road to Arizona Cardinals, 6-0, 2-0 at home. State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Bebsie's worst nightmare. The Cards are 6-0. Let's take a look at the total. They open up a 17-point favorites. It's moved to 17.5. Sports Interaction hanging in 18.5. When does the madness end? This total opened up at 48. It's now 47.5, 47. For my whole life, I do not remember 16 and 17 point spreads that I find this interesting. 6,998 tickets in. 41% of the tickets are in Arizona. 59% of the tickets are back in Davis Mills in the Texans. But 66% of cash is on Arizona on the spread. 57% of tickets on the over. 98% of cash on the over. Let's go. Texans coming off an ugly 31-3 loss to Indianapolis. Davis Mills, 29-43, 243 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks. Brandon Cooks caught 9 passes for 89 yards. Mark Ingram ran 18 times for 73 yards. Phillip Lindsay ran 7 times for 39 yards. David Johnson was good enough to show up, run the ball twice, and fumble once. An ass clown. Jonathan Greenard, 2 sacks, 3 quarterback hits. No one else was able to get any pressure. Safety Terrence Brooks has a bruised lung. And it's an issue. He stayed in Indianapolis. I don't know what's going on with him now, but he couldn't leave with the team. Danny Amendola thigh, starting center Justin Britt knee, left tackle Laramie Tunsil left thumb, all missed Sunday's game, and they're big pieces. And they're not going to rush Tyrod back. Well, why would they? Panthers coming off their 6th straight win, opened up the season, dominating fashion, 37-14 in Cleveland. Did it without head coach Cliff Kingsbury, star linebacker Chandler Jones, Kyler Murray, 20 of 30, 229 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, 14 TD passes in 6 games, ties Carson Palmer's team record from 2015. AJ Green caught 5 passes for 79 yards, touchdown. Christian Kirk, 5 passes for 75 yards, touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins caught 3 passes for 55 yards and 2 touchdowns. Our guy Sharpie had him for anytime touchdown plus 140, caught 2. James Conner ran 16 times for 71 yards. Chase Edmonds ran 4 times for 46 yards. Cardinals defense swarmed Baker, 5 sacks, 6 quarterback hits without Jones. Defensive lineman Rashard Lawrence calf didn't play in the second half. Tight end Darrell Daniels suffered a hamstring injury in the first half, didn't return. There's no update on either at this point. 18-point favorites here. Texans Cardinals, you have a move?
I would love to take 18 points, but they're begging you to bet that. They know this is going to be a smash. I can't do that. I would love to grab that 18.5 and run. I'm just not going to. Look, the Arizona Cardinals, again, I do not think they're not a 6-0 team. They're very lucky to be 6-0. They are. They facing the Niners, a rookie quarterback. It was still a 1-score game at the end of that. They lost by a shanked field, or they won by a shanked field goal at the end of that Vikings game. I don't think this is a dominant team, but what it is a healthy team. It's a team that's rolling, and they're going up against a Texans team that I thought would be grabbing the number 1 overall pick this year until I've seen the way the things have been shaken out with the Lions. But it's a terrible football team playing the hottest team in the NFL right now.
Would you take the Cardinals at 18-point favorites? I mean, it sounds ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, and therefore I'm not touching this game. I'm barely going to watch this game. I'll check in on the highlights, and if I had to guess, I'd say, 20-point victory from Cardinals, but I'm not putting money on it.
Over lock of the week, says Logan Collins. What do you think of the over here? This over opened at 48. It's dropping 47.5 down to 47, and 98% of cash is supposedly on the over, and it's dropping.
Yeah, I can see there's just nothing to slow down the Cardinals. There's nobody on that Texans defense that's going to step up and stop them. And I saw you posted there a Watt and Hopkins revenge game. Revenge against what? Nobody's left from when they played there. Bill O'Brien's been long since run out of town. There's literally nobody left. So I don't know what their revenge is against the city. JJ Watt liked the city. They're going to play well, but that's because they're excellent football players. It's just David versus Goliath, and Goliath is going to kick the absolute shit out of David.
Okay. Okay, we'll move on. Hoop's giving us a final score of 38-7, which wouldn't catch the over. But Logan Collins liking the over a lot. He makes big boy bets. And when your unit size is where Logan's unit size is, there's a reason you caught there. All right. So I have over question mark.